Welcome everyone, welcome to this first ever deadline stream. Hope you're going to like it. My name is Daniel and I will try to beat the Gaming 17 template. Let me try to share my screen because this is my first time trying to share my screen, so stay with me. I think now you can see the screen. I'm having a second monitor. Okay, we are good. So this was my team. This is where I'm starting, and I'm monitoring the chat. If you have any last minute dilemmas, just let me know. So I did well. I started really bad. I was 3 million, but now I'm 260k, which is great. And I went all differential. I went Almiron early. I was playing Ward all the time. Kane was my differential, and I didn't have neither Martinelli, neither Cancelo. That was my strategy, and it worked really, really well. So I will talk about playing differential. The first thing is that you do not need to go all in differential, meaning you do not have to have full squad of all differential. That always ends bad. So pick your battles. 2 to 4 players from your starting 11 is optimal in my opinion. I have 3 players from my starting 11 which will be different, and one of them is coin toss, so there is practically not a template. And that is my strategy, and I'm going to talk it a lot. Let's talk about the keepers. I will be going with the standard keepers here because I'm a Chelsea fan, and Chelsea have great fixtures. Kepa has a double as well, so I'm going with this, and Ward has served me really well. I have played him all the time. Before the doubles were announced, I was all set on Kepa and I was all set on Ward and Iverson, but now I'm going Kepa and Ward. In defense, I have Perisic, and he will stay. I got him early. So I have Trippier. I got him early, and he will stay. And instead of Perisic, I'm going with James. Then I'm having a real problem because I have Gabriel, and he was really, really great to me. And the template has Cancelo here. So the template has Cancelo here, which I do not like. I do not like because let's talk about the fixtures. And also I have sold Cancelo, so I need to buy him for 7.4. So he plays Leeds, I expect them to concede. Everton, I expect them to get a clean sheet. Then is Chelsea, Manchester United, and Spurs. I really expect them to concede in 3 games of the next 5. So Everton is a clean sheet, and potentially Chelsea, because we suck. But they will concede against Manchester United, Leeds, and Spurs. Then Wolves is a different matter. Then I can upgrade it if needed. At the same time, I'm going with Gabriel. Gabriel is part of Arsenal. The Arsenal defense is the best one, and they will also have a double, and he has a goal threat. So they have a same likelihood of clean sheets like Manchester City. He's nailed on as well. He has a bigger goal threat than Cancelo, in my opinion, and they will also have a double. So this is me trying to beat it. And the problem is here against Brighton, Newcastle, Spurs, maybe they will concede. So that way, I will bring Manchester United defender, Luke Shaw, and I will have him for the next 2, for Wolves and Bournemouth. Probably I have the option when Gabriel will have Brighton and Newcastle. So Shaw will be here on the bench, and the last one on the bench will be Patterson. So this is my plan, to have Gabriel, James, Trippier, and Shaw. So this is my plan. I'm going against Martinelli, and I will be getting Foden. I think Foden will start most of the games. My theory is that he was benched 3 times in a row because Uh, Sometimes he loses possession when he tries too much, and teams who are doing counter-attacks can hurt Manchester City. That's why Grealish was preferred. But none of these teams plays counter-attack besides Spurs. So expect him to start 3 of the next 4 or even all 4. And I think he will explode. He will try to prove himself. So that's why I'm risking and going with Phil Foden. Against Wolves, they might keep the clean sheet, so I can rectify this. Also, because I will have Kevin De Bruyne and I will have Foden, if Cancelo gets a clean sheet, that means 4 points, I will get 2 points from the clean sheet. So even if Manchester City gets a clean sheet, having in mind gambling that Foden will start, I will get either 2 points from Cancelo, 4 points from the clean sheet, or at least 1 if I have Kevin De Bruyne. So I'm not worried if they get a clean sheet. So that's, no one is talking about this, but this is my way of blocking Cancelo move. Next, Trossard, I wasn't happy with him. I will go with Rashford. He is a good pick. I think everyone will have him. Andreas will go first to the bench. I'm not sure will I have money for Gabriel, but if I do not have money with Gabriel, I will go with Ben White. I have the team on my phone, so stay with me. I still haven't done the transfers, so be patient with me. So this is my team, and here the template has has Darwin, and I will go against him. Why? Let's go with Darwin. So actually I will keep Kane. Let's go with Darwin. So here the template has Darwin. I know he's a good player, so I'm scared of him. So he has Aston Villa, Leicester, Brentford, and Brighton. That's 3 away from 4. I know he's nailed, he has great stats, but also he's missing a lot, and I hope that he will continue to miss a lot. At the same time, not having Luis Diaz, not having Diego Jota, not having Mane, I know it's from last year, I'm sure it will influence their attack, so they will be also less potent, and they will play against Danny Ward, Leicester, good defense lately, Aston Villa with a new manager, Brentford and Brighton, yeah, he can score, but at the same time, I'm having Harry Kane. I think he is a great punt for the festive period because he always scores on Boxing Day. He is great on festive period, and I remember he scored back-to-back hat-tricks back in the days, and I'm expecting something similar. Brentford, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, I expect a lot of goals, and then he has a double. Against Arsenal, I see a lot of goals. That derby is always with a lot of goals, and against Manchester City, also I see him scoring. So, and then he has Fulham. So I'm sure that he will at least match Darwin, if not outscoring. And not getting Cancelo gives me this upgrade. Foden for Martinelli and Kane for Darwin, which is amazing if you ask me. So if I make this mistake and if Kane gets a 5th yellow, I can reverse this decision. I can downgrade him to Darwin. It's the same with Martinelli. If Martinelli explodes, I can downgrade Foden to him, but Arsenal fixtures from attacking perspective, they are not that good, and I need to buy Martinelli for 6.8, so I'm willing to gamble. Here, instead of Darwin, I will get Marshall, because he's the only one I can afford. I cannot afford Wilson. I cannot afford Darwin. I would like to have Darwin, but I cannot. I think I will need probably to go with White. I'm not sure. And then it's Patterson versus Bueno. It's a coin toss. I will go with Patterson because I think Everton probably are better defense, and he has a better fixture in game week 25 when there will be potential blanks. So these are my thoughts. I'm going against 3 template players: Martinelli, Darwin, and Cancelo. Against Cancelo, I'm going with Arsenal defense and Manchester United defense. I think it's a good bet to have. Also, I will be having Foden and Kevin De Bruyne, because if Manchester City gets a clean sheet, I will get 2 points for the clean sheet instead of 4 for Cancelo, which is fine with me. I think Foden will start because these teams that they are facing are not counter-attack teams, and also I expect him to do big things against Leeds. That's why I'm going against Martinelli. Martinelli has a great upcoming. He's a great pick, but their fixtures are not screaming goals, so I will gamble that they will not score a lot of goals. And when the double comes, I can switch Rashford to Martinelli. I probably will have the funds, or downgrade Foden, so I can rectify that. That's the same with Kane. So because the deadline is coming, I will just go to the fixtures and then I will build it live the team. So the next, so Kane will be, so Rashford will be my vice captain, and Haaland will be the captain. Next, I'm happy with my team, and I plan to save it, to save the transfer. I will just put Luke Shaw against Wolves away in my starting 11, and this will be it. And then when Andreas has double, Almiron has Arsenal away, so I will bench him, and here I will have 2 transfers, and I can bring someone to be my captain. I will probably captain Reece James if he looks great. If not, I can captain Mount, I can captain Mitrovic and get them in, or I can just still captain Haaland. So here I will have 2 free transfers, and I will reconsider what I will do in that game week. I can even captain Kepa if needed. Shaw again has a good fixture, and he will be against Cancelo, who has Chelsea away. Then the next games, Shaw has a bad fixture. Then I will switch Andreas to Almiron, and here I can also do some changes. So if I see that things are not going well, and here I'm happy that Kane has a double, and here I expect big things for him to win against Darwin, and hopefully here I will have the money and I can get Mitrovic if he doesn't get a yellow card, and he will be my captain. I will probably be able to afford it, and he will be my captain, and that means in the next. So this is great team in my opinion. Haaland will be my vice captain if Mitrovic doesn't have two yellows, and Ben White will be on the bench together with Almiron. And then I will have 2 free transfers, and I can fix my defense and change Rashford to someone. If Brighton has a double here, I can get Trossard. So that is my plan, because the fantasy Premier League side can crash. Let's start building this team. Iverson to Arrizabalaga is a given. Then instead of Robertson, I will be getting James. I will be downgrading Perisic to Patterson. So those are my transfers. So I can probably make these ones. Let's see. I will not be keeping Iverson, Robertson, and Perisic, and also, so I can confirm this transfer. Robertson, I got him early. I will lose 0.1, but it is what it is. So this is done. So that means Patterson goes last on the bench. I have Gabriel, James, Trippier, Ben White on the bench at the moment. Let's see whether I will manage this. Then let's go again to transfers. I'm happy with Almiron, De Bruyne, Trossard, and Martinelli. Actually, I'm not happy. I will sell Martinelli because I got him for 6.8, so I will not lose anything. I will be getting Rashford. Rashford is in. Confirm this transfer. Out Martinelli, in Rashford, confirm transfer. So I'm good. So this is 4 for 2. This could work. Trossard probably will have a double in 2021, but I don't like to play him against Arsenal, Liverpool, and Everton. So he will go. So So let's go to transfers. I really like to get Darwin here. But I cannot afford it. I cannot find money. I need to downgrade, transfer to someone which is 5.9, and I considered Eriksen. I like him. I think he will score, but I already have three Manchester United players. Odegaard, but also I cannot afford him. He's 6.4 and he will be 6.5 after the deadline, so I cannot afford him. So that's why I will go with Martial here and be ready to swap to Mitrovic if things go well. So here the key thing is getting Phil Foden. As I said, I really like Phil Foden as a player. So this is my plan. Unfortunately, with this plan, I cannot afford Patterson. I need to get Bueno. So I made a mistake, one transfer more, but it is what it is. This is life. So this is the thing. Let me know what do you think. I will have 0 in the bank. So I will play Foden, De Bruyne, Rashford and Almiron, Kane, Haaland and Martial, Gabriel, James and Trippier. White will be on the bench. So I like this alternate. Actually, I cannot do this. I will be actually this was my previous team. I really like Gabriel because I got him for 5.1 and he will rise after the deadline in my opinion. But I didn't like to play him against Brighton and Newcastle because I think both of those teams might score, also Tottenham. That's why I will be getting Luke Shaw. I really like Dalot. I prefer Dalot. But he's unfortunately injured and I need him to play. I really like Dalot as a pick. So this is me, 0.2 in the bank. So I will play Martial, Haaland, Kane, Almiron, Rashford, De Bruyne and Foden, White, James and Trippier. I will play White because I don't want to play triple United. And I think White has a bigger chance not to concede and he will be a differential. Everyone will be playing Cancelo against Leeds and no one will be playing their Arsenal defenders. I'm really not happy that I need to sell Gabriel for money reasons, but at the same time I will play Shaw instead. So I can keep Gabriel and downgrade Patterson to Bueno. That's one thing, but because of the fixtures, I'm ready to gamble with Shaw. So this is my thing. What do you think? Shall I press the button? Let me see in the chat. Why not go Patterson instead? I agree, David. I like Patterson, but if I go with Gabriel here, I will not be able to afford him. So this is my dilemma. Then I need to go to Bueno. I think both of them are good. So if you have any questions for your team, let me know. I'm reading all the comments and all the chats. So this is me. I will probably keep Patterson and get Shaw. And this will give me the team. So actually, this is the team. Let's go to the first one. This is it. Ben White, James and Trippier, Arrizabalaga, Foden, Rashford, De Bruyne, Almiron, Kane, Haaland and Martial. I really like to get Wilson for this Leeds game because I think there will be a lot of goals, but I cannot afford it. I can get Mitoma down the line because if Brighton get a double, if Arsenal get the double, I can get Nketiah here. I can go Martial to Mitrovic to Nketiah. I can go Rashford to Martinelli or Odegaard. I can even go Foden to Saka. I think this is flexible team. If things go wrong, if I made a mistake, I can go Kane to Darwin easily, but I think Kane will explode and he is my differential, especially in this double game week. And no one will have him. And why I like Kane? I like Kane because he is a continuous differential, meaning people are not able to copy you. Because if he scores a lot of goals and a lot of points, people will not sell Haaland for him. They cannot upgrade Darwin easily, so he will be continuous differential for me. And he was previously in the past. It was the same with Almiron because he was cheap and no one considered downgrading their midfielders. So let's see. I will now summarize what the other content creators are doing because they also have live streams, and I will update you. Let's see what is Raptor having. So FPL Raptor, I will mention his team at the moment. He might change it. So if you like to to follow what the others are having, and we will do it together. I'm not sure can I share his screen, but at the moment he has the same keepers. Let's go to Fantasy Original side. He has the same keepers. He has Ben White. He doesn't have Cancelo as well, and he has Castagne. In attack, he has Darwin compared to me, so he has Darwin. And also he has Salah instead of Kevin De Bruyne. I like Kevin De Bruyne. I will not go Salah. Probably that's my weakness. I don't have anyone in from Liverpool. He also has Martinelli. I don't have Martinelli, so that's his team. His full team is Kepa, Ederson and goal. That's strange. So no word. James, Castagne, Shaw, Trippier and White, Andreas, Rashford, Foden, Salah, Martinelli, Darwin, Haaland and Martial. So that's him. Let's see what Andy is doing from Let's Talk FPL. What's his team? He has Ward and Kepa at goal. He has Gabriel, which I really like. I do not have money for Gabriel. He has James, Patterson, Cancelo and Trippier, so he has full template at the back. Besides Gabriel, probably he has a good value, good squad value, and instead of White, he has Gabriel. In midfield, he's heavy on Arsenal. He has Saka, Martinelli, Rashford, Salah and Mount. He's a Salah fan, so I get it. He has Haaland in attack, and he's debating between Darwin and Martial and Wilson. He has Greenfoot at the moment, so he doesn't have Almiron, he doesn't have Andreas. He's playing 3-5-2 at the moment. Let's see what is FPL Harry doing. I also like this guy. Let's see his team at the moment. He's also 3-5-2, so interesting. He also has Greenwood, and in attack he has Haaland and Darwin. So basically no one has Kane as a set. He's continuous differential, no one will have him. In midfield he has Mount, he's a Chelsea fan as well. Martinelli and Saka also have in Arsenal, so I do not have Arsenal. I know I'm betting against Martinelli, but the next 4 fixtures they are playing all against good defense, so that's my logic. He also has Salah, so no De Bruyne. So De Bruyne is differential for me against these content creators, and in the back he has full template Kepa, James, Trippier and Cancelo, and on the bench Patterson, Greenwood and White. So interesting, 3-5-2 for both FPL Harry and Andy. Let's Talk FPL. So let's do the transfers and go back to those teams. So they all have Cancelo besides Andy. If there is anyone that you want me to check from the content creators from the live streams, let me know. So let me make my transfers. This is my team. I really feel bad that I will be losing Gabriel, but it is what it is. Trossard to Foden, Greenwood to Martial, and confirm transfers. Good luck, everyone. Merry Christmas. I will be benching Patterson. I will be benching Luke Shaw for Martial. Andreas will be first on the bench. I think that Nottingham Forest can score, and I will go with Arsenal defense because I think West Ham do not have Scamacca and Antonio. They do not have attack. Bowen will attack, and Arsenal have a great defense. So I will hope that they will have the best offensive record. Rashford will be my vice captain. Save your team, and this is it. Not forget to play Kepa. Save your team. I do not want to risk the Fantasy Premier League side to crash. So Kepa in goal, Trippier, White and James, and defense double Manchester City attack. I think they're the best attack. Almiron, my man, he was part of my revival. Almiron, Kane, and Ward were my heroes. They got me up. So I, I'm not sure why Kane is not the popular. He's the second scoring player in the game. He's the only one besides Haaland who has more than 100 points, and also point per match. He is great. He's 6.8 against after Haaland, which is 9.5. So he is great point per game. De Bruyne is third, 6.4. That's why I have all of them. De Bruyne, Kane, and Haaland, because this point per game shows you it's irrespective of how many games they have played. So Odegaard, I like, he has better points per game than Martinelli. So this is really important. And also Salah has the same point per game than Odegaard. And Madison is a great pick as well. Also Saka. All these are good picks in my opinion, who have good points per game. So Trippier has 6.4, that's why I'm going with him. Gabriel has a great point per game as well, and they're better than Cancelo. I sincerely hope that Cancelo and Darwin get benched now. I think I'm just having a little bit noise. I think now you will be able to hear me better. Let me know in the comments if the voice is better. Let's plan the team ahead. So we have 35 minutes till the deadline. So Haaland captain, De Bruyne, and Foden, Rashford, Almiron. I really like my midfield. I think Man City will score a lot. It's a fully differential team. Do not do this at home. It's scary to go against Cancelo and against Martinelli and against Darwin. But we play this game for fun. I told my reason I'm going Kane against Darwin. I think I will outscore him. I'm going Foden against Martinelli. I think Foden will outscore, and they also Foden has a double, Martinelli doesn't. Kane has a double, Darwin doesn't. Kane has penalties, Darwin doesn't. And then I'm going White against Cancelo and Shaw. So combination of White and Shaw against Cancelo, which I think could work. And also, if Cancelo gets a clean sheet, I get a clean sheet as well. Foden and De Bruyne will get both 1 point for the clean sheet, so I will get 2 points for they. So for compared to 4 points for Cancelo. So I think I'm good. So rotation of Shaw and White against Cancelo. I'm ready to aim it, and I think there will be goals during this festive period. Why? Because statistically, most goals are happening after the international break, because defenders and players go play for their national teams, and they play different system, different defense, and they need time to get used to the old systems. That's why I expect to have a lot of goals, and that's why I'm going all in on attack. I'm having a really expensive attack. I really would like to have Gabriel, but if Rishi James gets injured, I will get Gabriel. So this is my plan. As I said, next game week I will start Shaw instead of White. This will be my rotation. Keep everything the same. Kane will be my vice captain. Here I will have 3 Manchester United team, and the plan is to save my transfer. Then I will play Andreas instead of Almiron, and I will get Mitrovic for. I have money because I think I have 0.2 in the bank, even because Marshall, I expect him to score and to rise in price, and I have to earn money. And Mitrovic is 1 million more expensive, but I expect if he misses a game to drop in price. So Mitrovic to be captain. This is my plan, and save the second one. I will have triple attack against Chelsea, but it is what it is. And the next game week I will have 2 free transfers and see what will happen with the doubles. Kane will have a double, Haaland will have a double, De Bruyne. So I have Kane as a double game week monster. I will consider triple captain Haaland, but I will not be doing it. So one thing is no Salah, no Darwin. That's my gamble. but I think Kevin De Bruyne will at least match Salah, and I will save a transfer because for this double I would prefer Kevin De Bruyne instead of instead of Salah. So that's my logic. Uh, here I can even play Patterson if needed. So this, if we get confirmation that Arsenal gets a double here in 21, I can sell James next. So here I will have 2 free transfers, and the only weakness is Rashford, but I don't mind, to be honest. This is a good squad. So I will have a Mitrovic has Newcastle and then Spurs, so he can maybe go for Nketiah. So Nketiah could be here because there is always goals in the North London derby. So then next, again, I have 2 free transfers, and if Arsenal have the double confirmed, I can get here Martinelli, or I can get White here because they will have the double. James can go for Gabriel here in example, and or I can keep James and I can get someone like Odegaard here. Odegaard, I can get Trossard here if he has the double. I can get Trossard. I think Trossard will have the double, so I'm flexible. Reset game week. So I think I'm in a good position. I don't have pre-planned transfers like someone. I'm against pre-planning transfers, and I hope things will work for me. So I'm going a White and Shaw rotation against Cancelo. I'm also having Foden and De Bruyne. Hopefully, if Manchester City gets a clean sheet, I will get Foden and De Bruyne clean sheet. I'm having Foden against Martinelli. Arsenal are playing against good defensive team, West Ham, Brighton, Newcastle, and Spurs, and Manchester United. So I hope Martinelli not to punish me. And I'm going Kane against Darwin. I expect him to outscore Darwin, and he also has a double, 70% chance of a double, and Darwin doesn't. Also, I'm going Kevin De Bruyne against Salah because Kevin De Bruyne is having a double and he impressed me, and I don't have the money for Salah at the moment. So let me know, what do you think? What's my overall rank? My overall rank is 260k. I started with 3 million, and I started with 3 million, you see. So I was really bad and I climbed up in the rankings. So I'm 260k. These are my previous rankings. I was 26th. That's my best ever rank in 2010. I'm playing in long ago, and also I made 2 breaks. 2 years I didn't play the game, which is advisable for your mental health, and that means that I'm not an addict. So I have 1 top 10k, 2 top 10k, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 top 10k finishes, and my best ranking is 26th. And my worst is 150k, and second worst is top 100k. And I also have two blanks. That's why in those all-time ranks I'm low, because I'm having 2 breaks and those algorithms are punishing me. So my ranking is 260k. For the next live stream, I will be sharing the previous rankings. So any questions? If you have any questions, I'm here. Let me refresh it just in case. So I'm good. Kepa in goal, Trippier in defense, White, James, Rashford, Foden, Almiron, De Bruyne, Martial, Haaland captain, Kane. My vice captain is Rashford at the moment. Andreas first on the bench. Shaw is a great bench if some of these guys doesn't play, and Patterson is also a good bench. I expect Patterson to get a clean sheet against Wolves, so I will get some bench points, but it is what it is. I'm playing with Arsenal. And I will also have a lot to tinker on Wednesday, and also Manchester United. Also have here players and Chelsea, so I will not get a lot of points now. I will also be cheering for the early kickoff. Here I will be cheering for Harry Kane. Here I will be cheering for Almiron. Then this will be a scary moment for me, and this will be a scary moment for me. So today I will probably get a red arrow because I do not have Liverpool players and do not have Arsenal players. I do not have Martinelli, but let's see. Let's see. Tuesday and Wednesday will be my happy days. So let's check with the content creators what they're having. Andy is still on 352. Haaland, Darwin, and Greenwood in attack, which is I like, but they don't have Andreas. So I hope that Andreas will bring me some points, and if things do not go well, I can switch and go 352. He has double Arsenal in midfield as still Saka and Martinelli, Rashford, Salah, and Mount. He's huge on Salah. I'm going with De Bruyne, and he has Mount. In defense, he also doesn't have Cancelo. Oh, he has Cancelo. He has James and Gabriel, which is strong, and Trippier, and also he has Dunk. Probably he's expecting for Brighton to have a double game week. So that's him. Let's see whether Raptor has changed something. Raptor is on 3-4-3. He has Haaland, Martial, and Darwin. He has the template attack. He also doesn't have Cancelo, but he has Ederson in goal. He also doesn't have Kevin De Bruyne. He has Salah, but he also has Foden. And also he has Trossard at the moment. Interesting. He is expecting probably the double to happen. I do not have Trossard, but if I need, I will bring him in. He also has Castagne because he brought him early. He also has Luke Shaw, same as me. I do not know who will start. He has the same dilemma, Shaw versus White. I can even bench Trippier maybe, I don't know. I can go like this if I think that Leicester will score. But Trippier is a machine from the set pieces, and also Madison will not play for Leicester. Sorry for playing in my jacket, but it's cold here, and I'm going with this. So let's see what is FPL Harry doing. I also like this dude. He's also a Chelsea fan. If you have someone that you think I need to check, let me know. So we cannot see his team at the moment. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm monitoring the chat. So FP Harry is also on 352, also with Greenwood, Darwin in attack. I'm scared by Darwin, but I will have Kane, and Noble will have Kane. Haaland and Darwin in midfield. He also is big on Arsenal, like Andy, with Saka and Martinelli. Probably he has value tied in them. He has Salah and Rashford and Mount. And in defense is fully template. Kepa, James, Trippier, and Cancelo. So KDB is a huge differential. If I see a lot of people are having Salah, so I'm going against Liverpool. Let's see how this will work out. So I have a new subscriber. Thanks for 2 new subscribers. If you like my stream, feel free to subscribe. I'm really appreciating. I'm still starting. I have 50 subscribers. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. People are sharing dilemmas. There is one dude here who wants to have Kane. I will say yes. Yes, definitely. I am all pro Kane. Reply. So one fellow with me on Kane. So any questions? If you have any questions, I'm checking the predicted lineup for Spurs from Paul of Kiev. He's usually right. He has Kane starting, Kane, Kulusevski, and Son. And also I'm a huge fan of Son. I am ready to downgrade Salah and KDB to Son. If things doesn't work with Cancelo, and if Spurs get the clean sheet, I'm expecting big things from Son. He's still injured. What is my plan? I will go De Bruyne to Son. And then I can upgrade. Probably Reece James will be injured till then or something like that. So I can get him. Or I can downgrade one more person if needed. I can downgrade. And this will be my 3 Manchester City. And I think Son will fall in price. This is my plan. I'm closely monitoring Son. I think he is a great differential pick. So Paul O'Keefe has Perish is starting as well. Kulusevski, Kane, and Son. And I think Kulusevski is good for Kane. Let's see what other are playing. FPL Focal. This is his team. He has Marshall, Haaland, and Darwin, the template. He has full template. He has Rashford, Saka, and Almiron. So De Bruyne is also here. He's De Bruyne against Salah, and the defense is fully template. James, Trippier, and Gabriel, and he is also on Ederson against Cancelo. Although people are going against Cancelo, I'm surprised. I thought I will be the only one. He might punish us a lot. I'm really interested what will Mark Sutters do and us, what they will do. That the FPL Wire crew, I expect them all to go full template. They are template managers. That's not my style, but if your style is going template, go follow those guys at FPL Wire. They're nice guys, but they play fully template, and I don't like that. Beside Letterizer, he's a risky manager, but the other are fully template. And I have. Okay, let's see what's happening on Twitter. If there are any interesting, people are asking Trossard or Almiron. Let's see what are people doing. Let's see whether Mark will post something. So we are 20 minutes till the deadline. If you have any questions in the chat, let me know. So this is my team, our rank 260k. I'm happy with the team. I have 0.2 in the bank, so I can upgrade Marshall to Mitrovic if needed. This is it. This is me. Let me know what do you think. I hope Foden starts. Oh my god. And I hope Kane outscore Darwin. And I hope that Cancelo doesn't explode. If he gets the clean sheet and Foden start, I'm fine. I'm fine. Rashford is my vice captain. Today I will not have I would not have any Liverpool and Arsenal, so probably a red arrow unless my man Harry Kane explodes, and I expect him to get back-to-back goals. I think he will score he will deliver 7 to 9 times in this 3-game stretch. I think all these opponents really suit him well. And on the other hand, Darwin fixtures are nice, but I hope that he will continue missing. But I think Kane fixtures are better. If you see, he has Aston Villa away against the new manager, Emery, who is a good defensive manager. Leicester against Danny Ward, and then Bradford and Brighton. Against Bradford, he will deliver, but against Brighton, I think, and against Chelsea, he might struggle. Let's see. His fixtures are okay. I'm not saying he's a bad pick, but I'm betting that Harry Kane will outscore him. Any last minute dilemmas? If you have any last minute dilemma, let me know. If not, I can finish this earlier. We have 20 more minutes. This Haaland, Marshall, Darwin is really very popular. So this is it. If you are seeing this stream at the replay, just feel free to subscribe. Let me check once again the team before the site crashes. So Kepa, Trippier, White, James, De Bruyne, Almiron, Foden, Rashford, Marshall, Haaland, and Kane. I kept Kane. I went with Foden, which I like. My defense is gamble against Cancelo, but I will rotate Ben White and Luke Shaw. I think this is good. Let's check the clean sheets odds. Let's check the clean sheets odds, and let's see whether this decision of mine to play Ben White instead of Shaw is rightful. So best clean sheet odds are by Manchester United. So maybe I'm wrong. And Arsenal are third. So best clean sheet at the moment have Manchester United, Chelsea, and Arsenal. So the logic says to bench Trippier actually and play Ben Luke Shaw. But at the same time, I'd like to hedge my bets because I already have two Manchester United players, Rashford and Marshall. I think it's too much to have three Manchester United players. I will have three Manchester City. That's the only team that I will have three. I will have two City, two Manchester United, two Newcastle, and one Arsenal, and one Manchester City, and one Spurs. I do not have Liverpool players, but let's see. This is my. So just for the record, Manchester United is 52% clean sheet chance. Chelsea is 50. Arsenal is 43. Manchester City is 43. So you see, White against Cancelo, it's similar. So I'm hedging my bets here. Nice. Then is Brighton 34 and Crystal Palace, but 30 is then less likely. I think above 40% is good. So both top teams are Manchester United 52%, Chelsea 50, Arsenal 43, and Manchester City 43. So I have them besides Trippier, but Trippier is a machine. He scored point all the time. You see, he didn't blank since game week 6. The only blank was in game week 13. So I will gamble. I will play with him. So White plays instead of Shaw, but Manchester United has 52%. But I have Rashford. I will be happy with his clean sheet, and if somehow James doesn't start or he's out, Shaw will come in. And also Patterson is good for the bench. I think he will get me points. So this is me. Let me see whether there are more questions. Thoughts on Nketiah? Yes, I like Nketiah as a punt. That's why I have only one Arsenal player, but I would not start with Nketiah. I prefer Marshall, or because Marshall has great fixture, Nottingham Forest, Wolves, and Bournemouth, and then we can sell him. I plan to get Nketiah later down the line. If you see FPL.team, here I will get Mitrovic instead of Marshall for the double, and then I can get Nketiah for the double in 21 for Arsenal. So if Arsenal get the double, I will go Marshall to Mitrovic to Nketiah. I also like Wilson at that price point, so those are my top 4 picks. Wilson is great. I'm really feeling bad that I will not be able to have Wilson against the Leeds when Marshall has Wolves. So I like Nketiah, but it's wait and see. Let's see, maybe he will not be playing 90 minutes. That's why I'm against starting with him, but I will closely monitor. My plan is Marshall to Mitrovic to Nketiah. But I would not start with him. But if you have a hunch on him, why not? I'm a little bit worried that he can get early sub off at 60 or 70 minutes, so I need to wait and see. Nketiah is wait and see. He is a good option, but I prefer Marshall for 0.2 more. Let's see. So Marshall is 6.7, and Nketiah I think is 6.5. So I believe Marshall is worth the 0.2 upgrade. Thanks, Matty. I'm glad that you liked it. If there are any questions, I'm here. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. 30 more minutes. A new follower. Thanks, guys, for following me and subscribing. Please subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. This is my first deadline stream ever. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. John is having Havertz as a vice captain. He's the only one with Havertz. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I think Havertz sucks, so I will not be going there. Watch him scoring a brace. But I think he's not a striker, he's not a winger. And in the Premier League, if you're not a striker, not a winger, you cannot succeed. So let's see what's happening. If Zofar is commenting on some, and he's going full template. He's the all-time template manager. So if you want to be template, he is the full template manager. So he has Haaland, Marshall, Darwin, Almiron, Martinelli, Rashford, De Bruyne, James, Cancelo, Trippier, and Kepa. Zofar is his style, not my style, and also the bench is Ward, White, Andreas, and Patterson. That's the template. If you want to go template, go and copy Zofar. He is the template manager. Not my style. I will go against it. If I lose, if I fall, it will be fun for me. So that's the template. As I said, I will be going against the template. It worked for me. If you see, I was 3 million here. I started 3 million, and I started with my wildcard here against the template, and it worked wonders. 260. Okay, and also I made a mistake. I sold Zaha and and Salah before they both exploded. This is the game week when I sold them for Trossard and De Bruyne. If I didn't done that, I would have been in top 100, top 100k or top 100, 150k. So this is me. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. Any rumors, anything that we need to react? Let's see if there are any questions on the live stream. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's see what the other popular content creators are doing. Let's see with Andy, what Andy is doing. Andy is again on 352 and he's changed as always. He has Wilson in attack and I think that's a good choice. He doesn't have Darwin, he has Wilson, and as I said, Wilson has great fixtures, and especially this Leeds game. I really like this Leeds game. I think he will explode here. So Andy has in attack Wilson and Haaland and Greenwood. So he's 3-5-2. Again, he's heavy on Arsenal, Saka and Martinelli. Kevin De Bruyne without Salah. What? No. I think he has Foden and Salah. So he has Foden and Salah. Let's go fast and see what are the other doing. Let's see what's Raptor doing. Raptor is 3-4-3. He has Haaland captain, Darwin and Marshall. He has Ederson at goal instead of Kepa. Kepa is on his bench. He's rotating Ederson and Kepa. James Trippier and Shaw. He's starting Shaw. And also he has triple United. Shaw, Rashford and Marshall. And he has Salah, no Kevin De Bruyne, Foden and Martinelli. So he's playing Shaw instead of White. I'm playing different game. I'm playing White instead of Shaw. It might be a mistake, but the first pairing of Manchester United defenders are not playing, and because they played the World Cup final, and also West Ham are without Scamacca and Antonio, and Leicester are again without Madison. And also I already have two Manchester United players, so I do not want to have third. It's maybe a mistake. Let's see. Let's see what's FPL Harry's doing. If you want anyone else, let's see FPL Focal what he's doing. He also has live stream. He's 3-4-3. He has Marshall, Haaland, and Darwin in attack. Rashford, De Bruyne, Saka, and Almiron. He's the only one with Almiron. I'm also with Almiron, and no Cancelo for him as well. He has Ederson. And goal Kepa at the back. I think that's too much money for the goalkeepers. I will be downgrading Kepa to Everson most likely in the future. I do not want to spend money on goalkeepers at all. And he has James, Trippier, and Gabriel, which I really like. Gabriel is an amazing pick. He can do wonders for him. He can score 15 points easier, and he scored for me 15 points. So let's go back to Andy. He has Haaland and Wilson in attack, Salah, Rashford, Martinelli, Saka, and Mount, James, Cancelo, and Trippier, and Arrizabalaga at goal. At bench, White, Ricard, Patterson, and Greenwood. 3-5-2. So if you have any questions for me, so a lot of things are different, which is great. I like that. Let's see whether there are some questions in the chat. If you have any last minute dilemma, let me post on Twitter. So this is my retweeted. If you have any last minute dilemma, hop on. I will be answering all of them live. This is it. Let's see whether we have more questions. Things are going well. Hope I will get to top 10k at the end, and hope I will get to top 100 as one I have done in the past. My best ranking is 26 in the world. That's amazing feeling. I like this game, and also did 2 breaks, which are really important in my opinion. So here, my first break was here. You see, I did break last year, so I didn't play 2020 to 2021. I started my own business and I had kids on the way, so that's why I didn't play the game. And I did one more break. It was here 16 to 17. So 16 to 17 I didn't play that game. I think it's good for mental health. This game is a little bit difficult. So this is the team. Let me know what do you think. Shall I play White or Shaw? Pras, he's my favorite player. Pras has revealed his team. He has Marshall, Darwin, and Haaland. Basically, his full template. He has Salah instead of De Bruyne and Saka instead of Martinelli. Full template. A little bit disappointed by him, but he has full template. The only difference is Saka instead of Martinelli. As I said, 3 players is optimal for me to go differential. So 2 to 4 is okay. 5 and above, it's too much in my opinion. But he's doing full templates. He was persuaded by those guys at FPL Wire. So good luck everyone. Merry Christmas to everyone. Good luck. This will be a fun game week. I will be uploading videos daily this festive period, and so subscribe and I will be really happy. Let's see whether there are late news. Let's see whether there are so many questions in the chat. No questions for now. It's fun. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. We have less than 5 minutes. Lock your team in. Lock your team because the site might crash. You see, it's getting slow. It's getting slow. Let me lock your teams, lads. The site is getting slower. Do not risk it. Confirm it now. Tweet. Yeah. Think. So this is it. My only dilemma is should I play Shaw, but in my experience, Shaw is a good player. He always gets an assist but 2, but I think West Ham will not score. They will play again without Scamacca and Antonio, so that's my bet. And also said I have already 2 Manchester United. I don't want to have 3, so it's more balance. It's more hedging my bets. Let's see whether there are last minute questions. If there are any last minute questions. So this is my team. Let's see what are the content creators doing. Do they have any changes? Let's see what's Andy doing. He's 3-5-2 again with Saka and Martinelli in midfield. Salah, Rashford, Mount. He has Mount, interesting development. He didn't have Mount previously. The defense is full template. Kepa, Trippier, Cancelo, James. White, Patterson, Greenwood on the bench. So his differential is 3-5-2, Wilson and Mount, which is okay. So he has Saka, Mount and Wilson. I like, and also Salah. So he's not going full template, and I respect him for that. I respect this decision. Let's see what's Raptor doing. He's the best lad. He's also going 3-4-3. He has Darwin. Andy doesn't have Darwin. I do not have as well. He has Darwin, Haaland, and Marshall. That's fully template. Rashford, Salah, Martinelli, and Foden. And the defense is Shaw, Trippier, and James. So he doesn't have Cancelo. He doesn't have Kepa starting, but he has him on the bench. So he's template with small gamble. Foden instead of, but he also has Martinelli. So he doesn't have Cancelo. He has Foden and others. So he's pretty much template. I would rate this as a template team. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping that he will do something different. Let's see what will FPL Harry do. I also like this guy. He's amazing. Lot also Chelsea. Fun. Damn, commercial. I cannot see it. Lock in your teams, lads. Lock in your teams. It's unavailable. I told you it will break. The site is down again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to tweet this, take screenshot, save it and tweet it. Quote it. As I predicted, FPL site is down. I locked my team on time. Good luck all. Hope you managed. Hope you managed to. That is it. I hope you like this stream. So I cannot see. So this is my team. I will post it on Twitter now. Oops, this is not my team. Let's go to the game week 17. So this is my team. And good luck to all. Thanks guys, thanks for being here. I really enjoyed this first ever deadline stream. Here is my team for game week 17. Good luck all and happy holidays. That was it for me. Let's see whether there are some last minute questions. If they're not, thank you once again. Enjoy the holidays, enjoy the football, and hope we get green arrows. Let your arrows be green. Let's see whether there are some final changes. Whether there are some leaks about some teams. No leaks at the moment. Okay guys, that was it for me. Thanks for joining. I could go this for a long time. So if you have any questions, if you have any, let me show my face. Thanks guys for being here. It was a pleasure. Hope you liked it. See you next time. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I will answer them. Good luck in these upcoming game weeks. Hope you get a green arrow. And that was it for me. Bye.